Hi guys, hello and welcome back to another video right here on the channel. So, a couple of weeks ago I introduced you to the Evercade Evolution magazine where I've done a run through of first impressions of issue 1. I've since read it. I found out the backstory about the guys who created it, and today I'm going to show you issue number 2. A little footnote from issue 1 which really left me was the little story at the end. If you go back and have a look at the video as to the contents, basically just a group of guys who met on a Facebook Evercade forum, had various interests, various specialities, and just got together, made a PDF version of this, which then they managed to swing a deal with Amazon Publishing or whoever it was to get the magazine as we see today. These are available on Amazon. Issue 1 was £6. I think issue 2 was also £6. I've liked them so much. Well, them, like I say, first impressions of issue 1. I'm looking at issue 2 with you for the first time now. I've gone out and I've ordered issues 3, 4 and 5, so they will be available in fortnightly intervals on the channel, so you guys can take a look at what these guys have created and realise we're all one big retro gaming community together. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so Evercade Evolution issue 2 says join us on Facebook, the Evercade fans group fanzine, for the fans, by the fans, and this is the Amazon edition, of course. Says the King of Cade, we sit down with Managing Director of Blaze Entertainment, Andrew Byatt. So that's the main interview article, I'll take it. And we have Namco Collection 2, Crisis in the Woods, I'll take a look at Tanglewood, I think, and Finger Licking Good. Vaughan takes a look at the surreal KFC, or KF console, chicken warmer tray and all. I've got to say I'm intrigued. So here's your front cover. Okay, not that you guess, like I don't mind the KFC or two. Okay, so again, like I've done on the last one, I'm going to give credit exactly where it's due. Issue 2, patched on, updated. Liam Isaacs, designer. Mark Rutland, designer. Vaughan Anscombe, writer stroke reviewer. Eric Downey, editor. From the Evercade fans group, non-official. Go and check them out on Facebook. Okay, so we start again with the welcome from Roger. Blah de blah, enjoy our amazing second issue. I'm not going to go into it because I want you guys to go away like I have and buy this, support these folks. Okay, so welcome to issue 2 of Evercade fans group fanzine, and then we have a meet the team there. So anybody who watched the last video will be at least a little bit familiar with who the team are, and I'd like to take the opportunity to basically thank you for having a look at that. Even you folks who are on the channel that aren't really interested in Evercade and have commented how nice it is to see different content and that kind of thing. I really do appreciate that. Thank you very much. Okay, so we get to the contents page, which again I liked last time, and he stuck with the same format where it's just basically you know, it's like squared, so it's nice and easy to see. And then he gives us like a little invite, got something to say, get in touch at Evercade fan group at outlook.com or message one of the admin team. Okay, so this is basically just their version of like readers' letters, you know, guys who and girls who've had a look at the magazine and really enjoyed it. Immediately apparent as well is the paper feels thicker. I don't know whether that's just a psychological thing or not, because I was really impressed and happy with the content and like the format of like issue 1, but yeah. Okay, so let's go to the Evercade Chronicle. This is basically the news page. The game's console, the hopes to be finger clicking good, KF console. I'm not going to go too much into that. And new PS1 game, 23 years in the making. They are going over stuff made on the Net Yarosi, which of course is Sony PlayStation 1's developer kit. New cartridge announcement, and they are announcing, is that Codemasters? Yeah, the Codemasters collection, not yet reviewed on the channel by the way, but issue cartridge number 19. I think we're up to about 14 now, so yeah, not too far off. So it tells us a little bit about that, what's on it. An amazing cartridge, by the way. And then I tell you what, I'm just going to shut up and just show you what the headlines are in the news. Okay. So again, just, you know, a really nice format laid out. Okay, a ramble through the Evercades. This is Vaughan and his article. Nice, this one, because it's a 2-page article. Issue 1 was only a 1-page article, so I'm looking forward to getting to know Vaughan and the rest of the guys during my reading of these magazines. Okay, the man who started it all. This issue we sent our budding journalist April to have a chat with Andrew Byatt, managing director, of course, of Blaze Entertainment. I'm not actually familiar with Andrew. I probably should be, with the amount of work I do on the channel towards Evercade. But that'll be interesting to read. Just for you. Okay. Bacon Ice Cream Productions. It's my friend, well, I say my friend, we've spoken a couple of times, Retro Rich from Bacon Ice Cream Productions. So there's a little article there. It was Mr. Crazy Burger last time. So these are really interesting because, like, the guys that I watch on a regular basis and have a little bit of communication with. So it's nice to actually see them featured in here. You know, hey guys, you know, Vaughan, boys, if you're watching, I've got a YouTube channel, I love Evercade. Hey, I'm available. Shameless plug, exactly like the same one. Last issue. Okay, so we are now going into, we're doing battle cars. Where are we? Yeah, sorry, I'd actually missed that there. I got wrapped up in myself. So this is now the cartridge review of Namco Collection 1. I, of course, did do it on my channel. It was the very first, no, cartridge number 2, I tell a lie. I think cartridge number 1 was Atari, wasn't it? Okay, so we find out what Vaughan's ideas and opinions are of battle cars. Is the first one. Okay, again, it just seems bigger, you know, like double-page spreads. Personal favourite of mine, Dig Dug. Any Dig Dug fans in the house? Gotta be had there, surely. Galaxian, another all-time classic. I mean, just look at it there. Just makes me want to go away now and actually play Namco 2. Libble Rabble, which is an interesting little game. Okay, there we go. So again, we're getting the full big pictures and everyone's opinions on it, which, as I say, as an upgrade from issue 1 to issue 2, it's almost like, it's not a totally different magazine, but it's like, it's just bigger. It's bigger and it seems better. Another one of my all-time favourites, Mappy. Again, just timeless gameplay. If you are an Evercade owner and you haven't got this cartridge, just go and buy it. Honestly, just go and buy it. Okay, Mappy Kids. I can't wait to actually read this issue because now I want to know what their ideas are and whether or not they kind of match with mine. Metal Marines. I do really love this format that they use, honestly I do. It's great. Guys, if any of you are watching, thank you very much. I say please get in touch with the channel, you know, let's do something. Pac-Man, all-time great, of course, needs no introduction. Where are we? Quad Challenge. I just saw something else on there then that took my mind away from the job in hand. Okay, Star Luster, like a 3D shooter. Xavius, which is a shooter and a tricky little blighter as well, I might add. And what I do like is they actually have a Mark also reviewing the cartridge as well. So it's good just to get like a couple of different opinions on it. I've seen some of the scores as I'm flicking these pages up and, yeah, you know, I want to have a proper read for a comment. But this is what I actually really like about these reviews. It says, and the scores are in. So Mark's scores, Vaughan's scores and Liam's scores are all there, as well as a general rating of what they've given the particular cartridge. So it's just great to actually hear different opinions. As to just, you know, Vaughan, you're a nice guy, definitely, you know what I mean? I do like your writing, but it's also nice to hear other folks' ideas of carts. You know, I like one cart, you could personally hate it, or vice versa. Okay, so gaming the price you pay. Is gaming really more expensive now? Vaughan takes a look at how the Evercade compares. Okay, so yeah, it's an interesting article, a few figures in it, to be fair. It sort of shows the prices and compared to like Xbox One and modern day prices now of consoles and stuff. Yeah, just interesting. I mean, I am a massive advocate for Evercade. You know, I can turn around and say, like I always say, I'm not paid a penny. I'm a fan. I purchase these things and I choose to cover the machine because I really do want to champion and be part of a massive community. But it's nice to see like something like that where someone's trying to show the value of a system compared to other systems, you know. So we got an advert for the Atari cartridge, which I think we had reviewed last month or last issue even. I'm still not sure because I'm buying these as back issues as to the time scale between them. I mean, these guys all have full-time jobs, lives, families, etc. And, you know, they do it as a hobby. So more the power to them again. A bit like my channel and most channels out there, I suppose. We do it for, like, the love of the game. But, yeah, just really nice to see how they progressed and stuff, you know. Namco Museum Collection 1. That's like another advert in there. I mean, Namco Museum, of course, you know, they just done it there. Absolutely fantastic cart. Okay, 8 Bits and Bobs, Gaming in Isolation. Okay, so this is Vaughan, and it's probably a sign of the times, perhaps. Gaming in Isolation, obviously the COVID special. So we are actually going back a couple of years with the situation with COVID-19. Obviously recording in June of 2023 now. But it'd be interesting to like actually read another gamer's opinions of it. Eric is back. Oh my god, so he is. First issue, Eric's High Score Club. We only had one page, if I recall. He has now got across with this entire Namco collection, and he has put the scores up for us. So, any you high score chasers out there who are interested in trying to, you know, better these boys, these guys, come along, take a look, and see what you can do. I mean, back in the day, of course, in the arcades, or even at home, when some of the home computer games had like high scores, and even now people still chase like the high scores. It's still part of that fun of being like a retro video gamer, I suppose. Nowadays we have things like Xbox Live and what achievements and trophies and all that kind of rubbish. Take it back to the high score. I want to beat my mates' high scores. That's all I want to do. Do you know what I mean? And that finishes off on it. In fact, what's that there? Two Crude Dudes. This one's for. On the Data East collection. Okay. Adventure awaits hopefully. Adventure games on the Evercade. Vaughan thinks it's worth a click. Well, you are Vaughan, you are right. I'll say reviewing this now a couple of years later, and we've obviously got quite a few. But it's something that is that little bit different. I suspect I'm around Vaughan's age. I'm 52, as you know, and I saw the beginning like adventure games typing and stuff like that. I mean, I wouldn't say obviously put a typing one on there, but these point and click ones, we've got a collection coming in a couple of months, Delphine, which has got a couple of point and click adventures on it. So yeah, you know, all good. New year, new beginnings. I asked what games people would like to see on the Evercade where a franchise went in a new direction. So somebody here has suggested Puzzle Bobble. I think we have. Mylon's Secret Castle, Cannon Soccer, and the big one, Duke Nukem, which obviously, of course, from the announcement of the other week, where we have actually got Duke Nukem. So I'm not sure whether the folks at Evercade have actually sort of been tuned into like a little bit of this, or it's just actually folks like wishes and, you know, it's come true. Okay. Here we go. Congratulations, you've completed Evercade Evolution Issue 2. And it's really nice because they've done one of these at the end of Issue 1, and it's just basically thanking you for reading through and whatever. So there's that article there. I mean, I call them articles, you know, but... Okay, Issue 10. That's got to be a misprint, surely, unless it's just a knock-up. And it basically is going to feature Tanglewood and Xeno Crisis, which of course has been covered on my channel there, and you all know my opinion of that fantastic dual card, giving nothing else away. Okay, so where are we? Yeah, I'm not quite sure what this is, but we've actually... Right, okay, so as we had some space to fill this upgraded issue of Evercade Evolution, we sent our very own Marty McFly into the future to see what we thought of cart number 11. Okay, so what they've done is he basically done like a time jump with the carts, and they are basically covering an article there on 2 very good games. And if anyone can tell me what Tanglewood's about, please do. Okay, and they're advertising the fact that the magazine is available in print with issues 1, 2, and of course issue 3. All issues now available on Amazon, and a little knocked up advert of Zero Crisis and Tanglewood. And there's more. They're basically just going over, showing us even more stuff, you know, some Zero Crisis stuff as well. Yeah, and the second opinions. So there we go. Sorry guys if my attention's taken elsewhere. I'm sitting in front of a window and we've got a thunderstorm on its way into Wirral as we speak. So I've got like one eye on that and it's kind of taking my attention away from what I should be reading. Yeah, it's a second opinion of Zero Crisis and a second opinion of Tanglewood. So hopefully, if I can give those a read, I might have a little bit more of these guys' knowledge and actually know what Tanglewood's about. And we come to the blank pages at the back and of course the blank entry there. So listen folks, that is the end of this first impressions of issue 2 of this fantastic magazine. As I say, find them on Facebook, go along, go to Amazon and go and support them. This really is a fantastic little fanzine. As I say, I've got 3, 4 and 5 on the way and they will be appearing in breaks of 2 weeks from now over the channel. So that's it for now folks. Thanks again for watching. Thank you in advance for backing these guys. And I'll see you next time when I give first impressions, or I was about to say unboxing, of the next issue. See you later. Keep it retro.